Good morning to all. Welcome to your science class. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 15, some natural phenomena. In previous classes you have studied about winds, storms, rain, thunder, cyclone. These are some natural phenomena. We will discuss in this chapter electric charges in clouds, lightning and earthquakes. Firstly we will discuss lightning. When you take off your nylon or acrylic cloths in the dark, you can see the tiny sparks. You might have also seen sparks when a plug is loose in its socket. You might have noticed flashes of light all over the sky during rain and thunderstorm. This is dangerous yet beautiful natural phenomena is called lightning. Lightning is also an electric sparks but on a large scale. This is also proved by an American scientist Benjamin Franklin through the famous kite experiment that lightning and the sparks from your clothes are essentially the same phenomena. Ancient people did not understand the cause of lightning or spark. They were afraid of lightning and thought that wrath of God was visiting them. Now we understand that lightning occur because of a massive electric charge flowing from cloud to cloud, from one part of cloud, the one cloud to another, or from a cloud to the ground. To understand how this happened, let us first learn about electric charges. But to learn about electric charges, first of all find about which body is charged or which is uncharged. The story of lightning. Clouds carry electric charges. Scientists are now sure to explain lightning in terms of the charges produced by rubbing. According to scientists, during a thunderstorm, thunder clouds carry electric charges. These charges developed due to rubbing of clouds with air and dust particles present in air. These charges separate out within the cloud. The lower portion of a cloud generally carries negative charge and the upper portion carry positive charge. Charges are two types, positive charge and negative charge. The lower portion of cloud generally carries negative charge and upper portion of carry positive charge. By a process not yet completely understood, due to negative charge in the lower portion of clouds, there is accumulation of positive charge near the ground also. Look at this picture. Clouds carry electric charge, positive and negative charge. Clouds are negative charge and positive charge, and plants carry positive charge. Charges are two types, negative and positive charge. These charges may be existed at a small height from the building. Normally, charges do not flow easily through air. When a hook amount of charge build up, air is no longer able to resist their flow. Negative and positive charges meet, producing an intense spark of electricity. When negative and positive charge are meet, producing an intense spark of electricity and sound in the sky. These are called lightning. Such rapid flow of charge through the air between the two oppositely charged clouds is called electric charge. When negative and positive charge are meet, then intense spark of electricity and sound in the sky. Oppositely charged cloud in called electric charge. This is also known as lightning. The electric charge releases a huge amount of heat and light. We are seeing in the sky in rainy season. Electric charge release a huge amount of heat and light. These are called lightning. This makes the air expand very suddenly. This causes a wave of vibration or shock waves. This is the cause of the thunder that we hear. Lightning can occur not only between two clouds but also between a charged cloud and the earth. Thus we see that lightning is accompanied by large amount of electric current and very high temperatures. Lightning can severely burn and cause death of living beings. It is therefore necessary to take measure to protect ourselves. Lightning is causes of death of living beings. So we are protect ourselves. Lightning and safety. Lightning and thunderstorm can be extremely dangerous when lightning strikes the earth. During lightning the thunderstorm, no open place is safe. Lightning usually strikes tall buildings and trees. If you are caught in thunderstorm, find a safe place, a small and closed house in a safe place. Closed and closed house is safe place in time of lightning and thunderstorm. Do's and doesn't during a thunderstorm. Trying to go indoor to take shelter. If you are traveling by car or by bus, shut the windows and doors because you are safe inside them. And if in a forest, take shelter under shorter trees. Do not take shelter in big trees. If no shelter is available and you are in open field, stay far away from all trees. Stay away from poles or other metal object. Do not lie on the ground. Sit on the ground like this figure. During to thunderstorm, sit in open field. Look at this picture. Do not take shelter under a tree. If the tree's gates strike by lightning, it could catch fire and cause great harm to you. And next point, do not use wired phone because lightning can strike telephone cords, electric wires and metal pipes. And next point, it is safer to use mobile phone and cordless phones. And next point, do not watch during thunderstorm because it makes contact with running water. And electrical appliances should be unplugged. And lightning conductors are used to protect buildings from the damaging effect of lightning. And next point is lightning conductors. Lightning conductors is a device used to protect buildings from the effect of lightning. A lightning conductor is a metallic rod which runs from the top to the bottom along the outer wall of the building. The lower end of this rod is connected to a metal copper to a metal plate which is buried deep inside the earth. The basic idea behind lightning production is to prove a direct, easy path for the transfer of electric charge to the ground, because lightning always follow the easiest path. Water pipes in the buildings also protect us from lightning. It is advised to you do not touch them during lightning and thunderstorm. Look at this picture. Electric charge to the ground, copper plate and lightning conductors. Student, we will discuss our today video about lightning. We will discuss other natural phenomena in our next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.